Little Juniper makes it big. Juniper was little, too little, she thought. Adults only build things in adult sizes. She grumbled just loud enough for her mama to hear. If kids made houses, we'd make them so they fit properly. Like all clever children, she found unfairness most annoying. Patience, Junebug, her mama said. You're growing more every day. But 3 days later, Juniper was still no bigger. At bedtime, she couldn't concentrate on her book. For my whole entire life, everything's been too big for me, she thought. Doorknobs, sinks, movie seats, pianos, car seats, counters. Later that night, Juniper's little thought grew. By breakfast, her little thought had become a big idea. By lunchtime, a cunning plan. Juniper assembled springboards and stilts, built high tenors and hoppers, made cranes and catapults, and even flew by balloon. But despite her inventiveness, Juniper's efforts fell short. By Monday, Juniper felt smaller than ever. Things were better at school. At school, she didn't feel little. At school, she was average. Some kids were taller and some smaller. The new girl, Clove, was tiny. Juniper liked hanging out with Clove. She was amazing. Being small didn't stop her at all. Sweet salamanders, how did you do that? Asked Juniper. Grippy sharp nails, a parachute tail, and she lowered her voice. Extra stretchy armpit skin. You want to come for a sleepover? She asked. We should practice climbing. Oh yes, said Juniper. Some unsmallness lessons were just what she needed. She counted the days until the weekend. On Friday, Juniper packed her suction cup shoes, 13 feet of rope, and a helmet. She said goodbye to her mama and headed to Clove's house. But when she arrived, she found she didn't need to climb or stretch for anything. In Clove's home, Juniper was adult size. This house is perfect, thought Juniper. Well, mostly perfect. Hide and seek was unexpectedly quick. Swinging was surprisingly slow, and dress-ups were just awkward. By the time they got ready for bed, Juniper didn't feel small at all. Juniper, let's play at your house next time, said Clove. I bet it's huge, but bet I could hide in your sock drawer. Bet your bathtub feels like a pool. Clove actually seemed to enjoy being small. Juniper hadn't ever thought of it at that way, but a cramp in her tail made it hard to focus on the idea. The next day, she returned to her way to Big House. Our home is very nearly almost perfect, she said. And while there were plenty of things Juniper still didn't love about being little, most things were wonderful. The end. Little Juniper makes it big.